Hello and welcome to our video on Budget 2022. This budget was very important for the government considering the upcoming elections in major states. This budget focused on the approach of doing long-term reforms in the country instead of offering a quick incentive to the taxpayer to woo their votes. Not too many changes have been introduced at macro level. Under the IDT regime, there has been a rate rationalization in customs duty rates and some legislative changes under Customs and GST Act. Under the Customs Act, the overall philosophy has been rate rationalization with the aim to boost domestic manufacturing in India. With this objective, the government has removed more than 300 existing exemptions. They have introduced very limited number of new exemptions on the products. Lot of effective rate notifications have been merged under the Customs Tariff Act for simplifications. Rate of customs duty on project import is going to increase. The government has introduced the concept of phased manner manufacturing program for products like smart watches, smart meters, hearable devices, where initially a custom duty concession will be granted and this concession will be withdrawn over the period of 4 years. The government has also issued a circular in which it is clarified that social welfare surcharge will be exempted where basic customs duty is nil. Now these were the major changes in rate part. In the legislative part, the government has done a retrospective amendment in the Customs Act wherein DRI, preventive and audit officers have been introduced as proper officers with retrospective effect. This amendment will overrule the Supreme Court judgment in case of Canon India. By using this judgment, a lot of proceedings were debated regarding the power of these authorities and jurisdiction of these authorities. Some changes have been introduced in advanced ruling chapter. Now the order of advanced ruling under customs will be valid for 3 years. The applicant can withdraw the advanced ruling application at any time before the pronouncement of the advanced ruling order. Now moving to the GST part, the overall thrust of GST changes have been on tightening up the input tax credit norms and system automation to control return filing process. Via various amendments, the government has finally given up the dream of introducing GSTR 1, 2 and 3B. They have adopted the current system as final and have made corresponding changes in the GST provisions. In the main section 16, which deals with conditions to claim credit, they have introduced the concept where they have said that credit will be restricted as per section 38, and they have introduced new section 38 wherein they have talked about a statement of credit. In this statement, there would be a breakup of credit which is eligible and credit which is not eligible. The ineligible credit would be on account of various scenarios such as where supplier has declared the liability but not filed the return, have made short payment of tax, had made excess payment of credit, etc. etc. Now on those counts, this credit can be disallowed. So effectively, if supplier is at fault, they are tightening up the provision at the buyer's end as well. Some dates have been changed from 30th September to 30th November. For example, time limit to claim ITC due date has been shifted to 30th November. Time limit to issue credit note date has been shifted to 30th November. Similarly, for return rectification, this is the new date. Interest amendment has been rolled out in section 50 for wrongful availment and utilization. Now the interest rate would be 18% from a retrospective effect instead of 24%. Now, these are some major amendments in GST. We request each one of you to join our webinar today to get a more detailed full insights on each amendment. Thank you.